Hello everybody, Revan Megas here, welcoming you to a discussion on a new game that is being developed by the creators of My Time at Portia. This is the Kickstarter that recently completed, reaching I believe $500,000, called My Time at Sandrock. We're going to check out, it is on the Steam store to basically purchase all that kind of stuff. So let's take a look at their trailer that they have up for it. Alright, so for a game that just completed its Kickstarter, reaching its goal and everything, this trailer definitely had a lot more shine and polish to it than I even expected. So first of all, we get to see it's going to be more of a bandit themed. It looks like their builder at the Sandrock is retiring. That's where you are kind of moving there to help out and assist, which is kind of a cool throwback to that. That's kind of a neat one from the first game. You see the more nuances of faster travel with the railroad, whereas in the first game it was more of a boat style to get into the town. So this is kind of a neat little take on it. It definitely looks like they're taking more inspiration with the idea of having enemies to fight. In the first one, it didn't at least focus on the combat more in the sense of there wasn't these giant bosses, at least not that I recall. So it looks like now they're adding in some more bosses into it. They're adding in more of the fighting elements. They're adding in more of antagonists into the game. Man, I do have to say, it looks really good for actually just being a Kickstarter right now. But I mean, yeah, you get the idea. There's going to be a lot more bigger bosses to fight. There's going to be different types of enemies, just a little bit more nuance to the combat. So that's definitely a cool aspect to begin with. We get to see some of the horses that you'll be able to ride. The town definitely has that Wild West feel to it, which I kind of like. You've got the more saloon styling with kind of the train yard. You've definitely still got a lot of the bigger buildings that were present in My Time at Portia, which is kind of cool. So a lot of good stuff still there or returning. So that's not bad at all. Let's see, anything else that we see in this? Not really. It's kind of hard. You do get to see there's going to be some sort of sheriff from back here. But other than that, it's kind of hard to tell what this all will be, what the residents will be. You get to see a couple of them in the cutscenes. I'm assuming the bandit that's this person is actually not going to be evil, but a good guy, because It does look like later on there is a horseback scene. You also get this female character, and a lot of this I'm not really too sure on. I haven't followed up too much on their developer notes. It also does look like more stuff will be breakable. You'll be breaking more of the trees. Looks like it has more of a cut animation to it. Still doing the farming. It looks like there's now sand fishing, which is kind of cool. I like that idea too. That's really neat. Now it also kind of looks like, here's another new character, kind of the Doctor-esque character that's in every one of these kind of games. The skin tones on him are definitely messing with me. Like the hand and the face skin tone don't seem like they match, but whatever. I believe this is still the girl that we saw in the former cutscene, so not a new character. But it does look like there will be more of the options for romance. Actually, as one of the Kickstarter goals, did end up adding 2 more characters or making 2 more eligible as romance partners. Next off, we see that basically they're kind of adding in an idea of like Pikmin or Dark Cloud, which a lot of this is, they've kind of based off some of their ideas with Dark Cloud 2. Great game if you've never played it. So you have the idea of bringing back some pieces that you will end up merging onto shops. Definitely a cool idea. I love that. More aspects of the farming, another new NPC, kind of the rough Indiana Jones-esque character. More shots of the town. The town definitely looks pretty cool. This is about the biggest scene of people that you get. So we see that there is a red-haired girl, the girl that's been in all of it. I'm not sure if this is a different character than your character, if this is just a different character design. And you got 2 others that we don't really get to see. So this girl and this girl are different, the one that he was on the bench with. So there is 2 different characters. Let's see, anything else? The big monsters, once again, seeing this again. Like I said, it just looks like there's going to be more of a dynamic element. See, there's where I meant like the bandit either is on your team or it looks like potentially this is someone else. It's hard to tell because once again the main character is customizable, so you do run into this where it's not always easy to tell if it is the same character or not. And let's see, finally we get that it's coming basically to every system, every console, every storefront that they could find, which I have no problem with that at all. And finally we get the last little shot of another character. Looks like cats will be in it. Looks like this guy with his guitar. So overall, I'm excited about the new My Time at Sandrock. I think there's a lot of information that'll be coming out, and I'm excited to see if they take and develop more on My Time at Portia. My Time at Portia kept getting more and more change logs, more and more patches done. I mean, even as recently as I believe a couple months ago, they were still adding in some minor fixes, that kind of stuff. So it's definitely a team that'll keep up to date with this style. So I am excited about that. And I think this will be a really exciting game to see once it gets a little bit further along in the process. There was a little bit of issues with the first game, so I'm excited to see how they evolve this. Excuse me. Obviously, it'll be very similar to My Time at Portia, character-wise, everything like that. So definitely worth keeping an eye on. But this has been a first look. This has been just kind of a little discussion on it. If you guys did enjoy the video, please leave a like, leave a comment, leave a subscribe. And until next time, this is Rev Omega saying, I will catch you later.